Hi, welcome back. I think we're going to call this a conclusion or a part B to episode 4 of this pre-unit Triumph project. So I'll just show you what I had to do to finish things off and let you see what she runs like now. Right. Well, we did a first start on this bike this morning. This is afternoon of the same day. It's what, the 22nd of February. So anyway, the bike was running and the engine sounds good, but anyway, it wouldn't seem to idle and it wasn't responding to the adjustment screws either. Speaking of that, where did I leave my screwdriver? Can't be too far away. Ah, there it is. Nice long one so I can reach across to the other carburetor. And I can set that over there. So, I took the carbs apart. There's one thing that is great about these monoblock carbs. Like I say, I don't like the opportunity to leak that these Foco bowl covers present, but in any case, the great thing about them is you can get at all the jets on these things without having to take the carburetors apart, which is kind of nice. So I took the main jets and the idle jets out, or the pilot jets if you prefer, and lo and behold, both pilot jets were plugged. So hopefully that was the problem. And so anyway, I'm just going to get ready to give this bike another try and just see if I can get it to tune in. Excuse me, to tune in with the carburetor pilot jets all cleaned up there and everything. So I will give her a little tickle. She likes that because it's still kind of cool in here, even though I did have the furnace on for a while. I'm going to try it this time without the choke, just the tickling, and all right. The timing's retarded to the point that it ought to fire up pretty decent. So let's see what happens this time. Here we go. Oh, that's a promising sound. Interesting. Okay, let's give her a little choke then. She might like that a little better. Oops. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for the story of the Triumph pre-unit rebuild here. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's only been 4 episodes prior to this one, so in any case, this was a project, if any of you haven't been following, it's a project that Mike and I and Adam started back in probably July last summer there. We'd go out about once a week, once every 2 weeks, and do a little bit of tinkering and messing around trying to get it together. The bike was not a basket case when Mike got it. It was a roller, and most of the parts were there, not everything, but anyhow, it's back together now. I just set the tank back on there. I'm ready to bolt that back in place. Let's see, that's about it for this project. It's ready to go home. I'm not in a huge rush to get this back to Mike, because I also have a set of forks that I'm working on for him for another project bike. That's an A65 BSA, and he showed me the tank, and that it's a work of art. It's really pretty. It's a really deep shade of candy red. It's very, very nice. Anyway, the bike is going to be a real beauty, but that's a subject for another chat or something. But anyway, I'm sure there will be a couple of hitches when springtime rolls around. Mike gets this on the road. There might be a few things he needs to adjust or tweak at, but for the most part, I think the bike is going to be fine. So anyway, if you enjoyed this series of videos, and it only takes a second for you to reach down and smash that little like button, I'd appreciate it if you do that. If you want to leave any comments behind, that'd be great too. Even the nasty ones help the channel, so I will delete the nasty comments that people leave behind, but if you want to leave any questions or recommendations or suggestions for the next project or anything like that, please feel free to leave something in the comments, and be good to each other. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.